contents of this pattern to include pictures and videos are for personal use only, and copyright belongs to Alexia Fry, founder of MJ Alleyway Crochet. You may sell your finished products, but please give proper credit to MJ Alleyway Crochet. Reselling or redistribution of any kind is prohibited for all contents of this pattern and video. You will need to pause after each round to have time to complete your round, as I do not crochet the full cupcake in real time. This is a pattern and less of a tutorial, therefore you will need to know how to do basic stitches, create a magic ring, and minimal sewing if you decide that you want to create and sew on accessories at the end. These are the materials and tools that you will need for this pattern. First, you want to pick your color for your cupcake liner. Then you want to create a magic ring and place 8 single crochet inside of that magic ring. Now we are going to place 2 single crochet in each stitch around for a total of 16 stitches. For round 3 of the cupcake liner, we are going to single crochet increase times 8, so that's placing 1 single crochet in a stitch and then 2 single crochet in the next stitch all the way around for a total of 24 stitches. For the next round, we will be doing 2 single crochet increase times 8. So you'll place a single crochet in one stitch, another single crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 single crochet in the stitch after that. And you will repeat that around for a total of 32 stitches. For this next round, we will be working in the back loop only, and we will be placing 1 single crochet in each stitch around for a total of 32 single crochet. Next, we will be doing 4 rounds of 32 single crochet. After we are done our 4 rounds, you can see the cupcake liner starting to form and that the bottom is flat. For the next round, we will be doing 7 single crochet increase times 4. So that's single crocheting 7 and then placing 2 single crochet in the 8th stitch, and you do that 4 times around for a total of 36 stitches. Next, we will be doing 1 round of 36 single crochet. For this next round, we will be working in the front loop only. And now all in the same stitch, we are going to place a half double crochet, then a double crochet into the same front stitch, and then another half double crochet in that very same stitch as well. Next, we do a slip stitch, and another slip stitch in the following stitch. And then we will continue around. Remember, working only in the front loops. We will repeat that pattern 12 times. Fasten off and weave ends into the inside of the cupcake. For this next round, we will be working in the back loops left behind from round 12 of the cupcake liner. First, we attach our cupcake color to one of the back loops. Then we will single crochet 1 single crochet in each of these back loops. We will do that all the way around for a total of 36 single crochet. For our next round of our cupcake color, we will be working in the back loop only. We will be placing 1 single crochet in each of these back loops all the way around for a total of 36 single crochet. For this next round, we'll be doing 2 single crochet, decrease 9 times around. So we place 1 single crochet in the next stitch, another single crochet in the following stitch, and now we decrease, to which you can do a standard decrease, or I prefer to do an invisible decrease just because I feel as though it gives a tighter stitch. To do this, you just pick up the front loops of the next 2 stitches, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through the other 2 loops. This should leave you with a stitch count of 27. And for this next round, we will be placing 1 single crochet in each stitch around for a total of 27 single crochet. Next, we will be cutting our yarn, and you can finish off if you prefer. It just depends on how you like to attach your next color. So before we move on, now is when I like to start stuffing my project. I like to keep the cupcake flat on a hard surface so that I can keep the bottom of the cupcake flat. Now I attach the icing color, and we will be doing 2 single crochet increase 9 times around for a total of 36 single crochet. Now we will be working in the back loop only, and we will be doing 36 single crochet around. For this next round, we will be doing 4 single crochet, decrease 6 times around. At the end of your round, you should be left with 30 stitches. For this next round, we will just be doing 30 single crochet all the way around. For round 5 of the icing color, we will be doing 1 single crochet and then decrease. And we will be doing this 10 times around, leaving us with a total of 20 stitches at the end of our round. Here is when I like to stuff some more. For round 6, we will be decreasing all the way around, so that's 10 decreases. And at the end of our round, our stitch count for our row should be 10. For round 7, we will be decreasing around again 5 times, and at the end, we should be left with a stitch count for our row of 5. Stuff one last time, and I like to use the end of my crochet hook for this. Close the hole and fasten off and weave in ends. We will now be working in the front loops that we left behind in past rounds. First, we are going to start with the front loops in the icing color. You'll want to attach your yarn with the top of the cupcake facing you. Next, you will want to place 2 single crochet in each stitch around, but if you like more ruffle or your type of yarn is not giving you a good enough ruffle, you can do 2 single crochet and then 3 single crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 single crochet and 3 single crochet in the next stitch all the way around. That's what I ended up doing for this cupcake right here. So next you will be slip stitching into the first single crochet and fastening off and weaving in ends. Next, we will be working in our front loops that were left behind in our cupcake color, Again, you will want the top of the cupcake facing you, and you can attach whatever color yarn you want for your icing baubles. I decided to use white here. I did not use white posh because it is apparently impossible to find. After we attach the color that we want for our icing baubles, we will then be doing a mini bauble for a slip stitch and then another slip stitch, and then that pattern will be repeated around. So I'm going to show you here how we do a bauble. We will be working in the same stitch that you attached your yarn. So first you yarn over, go into your stitch, pull up a loop, and then pull through 2 loops. Yarn over again, go into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Again, yarn over, go into your same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. You now have 4 loops on your hook. So now you yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. And now you created your first bauble. We will then place a slip stitch in our next front loop. And then we will place another slip stitch into the following front loop. Now we will repeat this pattern around 11 more times for a total of 12 times, and you should be left with 12 baubles. At the end of our round, we will be placing a slip stitch in the same stitch as our first bauble right next to that first bauble. Then you will cut your yarn and fasten off and hide the ends. And then congratulations, you have completed the no-sew portion of your cupcake. If you want to leave it like this and add in a few stitches of sprinkles, it would be super cute just as it is. But if you would like to create a bow or a cherry to sew on, then keep watching. I placed all the rounds of the cherry on the screen just in case you want to pause and just create it yourself, because it's pretty self-explanatory. But if you want to go along with my instructions, you can do that as well. Also, if you would like to skip ahead to the bow, I will place a timestamp on the screen. So first, you are going to want to create your magic ring and place 6 single crochet in your magic ring. Next, we will be doing 1 single crochet increase 3 times around for a total of 9 single crochet. For round 3, we will just be doing 9 single crochet around. Next, we will be decreasing 4 times, and then to finish off the round, we will be single crocheting 1 in the last stitch. Then we will cut our yarn, and fasten off. Now I left a pretty long tail in the beginning unintentionally, but usually the tail of your magic ring is enough to stuff the cherry regardless, and if it's not, just add a little bit of extra stuffing to it. Now you're going to want to close up the hole in the cherry. For our stem, we will be leaving about a 1.5 inch tail, and we will be chaining 7, and we will finish off leaving a tail of at least 1.5 inches as well. Now you're going to want to fold your stem in half, and from the bottom up of your cherry, pull one tail at a time through to the bottom of the cherry, but make sure there's at least one stitch between the tails as you pull them down through the cherry. Now you're going to tie those tails together, and that's why we left that one stitch in between, to make sure it is secure, and then you're going to cut and weave in ends. Now for the bow, step 1, we are going to chain 13, Now starting in the second chain from our hook, we are going to place 12 half double crochet down our chain. When you get to the end of the round, chain 1 and turn, and then we will place 12 half double crochet down our chain once again, and we will do this for a total of 4 rounds. For step 2 of our bow, we will just be chaining 26 and then starting in the second chain from your hook, single crocheting 25 down your chain. You will then fasten off and weave in ends. It is now time to assemble the bow. So we're going to take our rectangle here and we are going to pinch it like so. And then we're going to take our cord that we created and wrap that around to the back of our bow. I like to place the bow down on the table to secure it. And then we are going to tie a little knot in the back. I prefer to use crochet thread or worsted weighted yarn in a similar color in order to sew things onto my plushies. Now typically for this pattern I like to either pick a bow or a cherry, but for the sake of this video I will sew on the bow as well. And there you have it, you have a super cute cupcake. I cannot wait to see what everybody creates. You can tag me on Instagram at MJ Alleyway so that I can see and share your beautiful art. Thank you for watching.